Welcome back. The industrial estates in rural talukas have not grown and developed up to the standards. The facts and figures from the latest economic survey indicates a clear imbalance between the industrial estates in urban and rural areas in terms of functioning units and employment generation. Probably a fallout of underdeveloped infrastructure facilities needed for an industry. Should IDC or government be blamed for it? Watch this report.
Have a look at the number of industrial units functioning in the industrial estates across the state. Industrial estate at Sangya has just one unit with an employment of just 140. Pisulle estate has 8 units with 200 employees. Kolwale estate has 22 units functioning with 700 employees. Kankon has 30 units functioning with an employment of 300. Honda with just 31 units functioning and employment generation up to 700. Look at this. Mapsa being an urban area had just 26 units functioning in the industrial estate with an employment of 300. These figures show that there has been decline in industrial units functioning in the estates and less number of employment generation. Now have a look at the industrial units functioning in the urban areas and the employment generation. Venna has the highest employment generation of 16,000 with 315 units in operation. Kundai with 220 units functioning with employment of 4,000. Sankwal has 138 units functioning in the industrial estate and employment of 2,200. Madgaon being the prime city in Goa has the least of 113 industrial units amongst urban estates functioning with 1,200 employees. TV is a major industrial estate in the state having 95 units functioning and 1,500 employment generation. The economic survey states that total industrial units functioning in the state are 1,555. Number of employment generated is 38,540. There has been a clear imbalance in the number of units functioning in industrial estates in rural areas and urban ones. Maybe a fallout of underdeveloped infrastructure facilities like roads, power and water in the rural areas necessary for the industries to sustain. Will the budget 2012-13 take a note of this? Bureau Report, Prudent Media.
GIDC's utility service center at Bogda is lying unused. Though the structure is complete, it has not been used for almost past 11 years. Locals have now demanded that the service center should be made operational.
Have a look at the GIDC's utility service center at Bogda in Murgaon. The foundation stone was laid down in March 2001 by the then Power Minister Digambar Kamath, but till date it is not made operational. Locals feel that the new government should make this service center operational.
एक जवळ म्हाका दिसता त्या प्रोजेक्टाक तो बांदून जाल्ल्याक जवळ 11 वर्सां जाल्लीं आसा आनी तो 11 वर्सां असो बेवारशीन असो जाल्लो आसा. थंय कोणाचेच बांदून जरी जालो तेजें उद्घाटन अजून जावना आनी ते गाळे जे युटिलिटी सेंटर म्हणून जो बांदलेलो तो अजुनूय कोणेच तेजो वापर करूं ना. म्हजें अशें मत आसा की आतां तरी ह्या सरकारान लक्ष दिवन ते आमचे इतके आज तरुण आमचे इतके बेकार आसात तांकां तरी हे गाळे जे बांदलेले आसात ते गाळे तांकां एक बेरोजगार व्यवसाय करपाक तांणी दिवचें.
This is nothing but waste of taxpayers' money. Locals have started using this area as a parking place. It has also become shelter for dogs and stray cattle. We contacted Murgaon MLA Milind Naik. He was out of station. However, he informed us that he will speak with IDC and resolve the matter. A reporter from Bogda, Surendra Madkekar.
Goa Institute of Management inaugurated its new campus in Pariya Sattari. The new state-of-the-art campus provides all the facilities required for business school students. Annual convocation ceremony was held on Saturday. Have a look.
The inauguration ceremony of 50-acre new campus of Goa Institute of Management was presided by Chairman of Board of Governors at G. R. Gopal Krishnan. Padma Bhushan awardee and Rajya Sabha MP Dr. Ashok Ganguly was the guest of honor.
Never happened in any society that mankind knows, other than China and India, that the per capita income of so many people
was followed by the annual convocation ceremony. 226 students were awarded the diploma certificates and some special awards of merits. Our reporter from Sattari, Uday Parab.
Gram Sabha of Kurtori village has decided to start recovery of outstanding taxes. However, Gram Sabha has left the decision of revision of house tax to the new panchayat body to be elected by month of May. Gram Sabha at Kurtori was held on Sunday. However, only 4 out of 11 Panch members attended the Gram Sabha.
Gram Sabha of Kurtori village panchayat has decided to initiate recovery of outstanding taxes. 11,66,000 is the outstanding amount. The decision about revision of the house tax has been left to the new panchayat body to be elected soon after general panchayat polls. 1 minute silence was observed in the memory of late Matani Saldana. Only 4 out of 11 Panch members were present for the Gram Sabha.
Important house tax and budget. Tax next next body. New committee body active.
Audit report present केला तो discuss झाला. तीसरा agenda याने revision of house tax. Audit report जे house tax areas pending आले जायते around 11 lakhs ते recover करपा notice धाडपा केला. आणि revision of tax ते next body कुछ decide कुछ धरल्या. तेच पर सगळे member हाजीर आले तेणे 1 minute silence observe केला. आमचे बाप हाताने चालताना लागलं त्याचा विडास केला सगळे एक रापणकाराचा लीडर सोशल ॲक्टिव्हिस्ट एक बऱ्यांना बरा गोंयचो लीडर ना जालो.
A reporter from Kurtori, Savio Dias.
Let's take a short break. Stay tuned.